Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament match cast. This is the Agartha Flash tournament number 9, round of 8 match between Asseror of VM and Orgetorix of Agartha. So let's see how this one is going to go. Going to zoom out and go over Orgetorix first. He has the Eastern Romans, whereas Asseror is in command of the Visigoths, as you can see here. So again, Eastern Romans, they have the Magister Militum Bronze 1 General with Brace ability. We see, what is this? 6 Equites Promoti, no actually 3 Equites Promoti on the right, 3 Scholae Palatine on the left. So that's actually different. That is indeed different. I expected 6 Equites Promoti, but I guess we are not gonna have them. Then we have 2 Funditores on each flank. Looks like 3 Sagittari in the center. Infantry wise, we have 2 of these Eastern Armor Legio in the center, 2 Legio Comitatenses on the right, an elite Ballistari unit. Looks like a bunch of Haetorias. Actually no, only 2 Haetoria guards brought here. Very, very interesting. They're both bronze 1, and we have 4 Protectores Domestici on the left. So yeah, a very, very interesting composition there for these Romans. Now, for the Visigoths, we have the Gothic General with a Brace. Then we see 2 of these Noble Germanic Horsemen on the left, 2 Noble Germanic Horsemen on the right, and finally 3 Germanic Lancers in the center. 1 vanilla, 1 bronze 1, and 1 silver 1. I don't think this is really efficient what Asseror is doing here, but oh well, oh well. Then we have 4 of these Germanic pikes up front. We also see, looks like 2 Germanic hurlers on each of the flanks. 2 Gothic warband on each of the flanks, I believe, as well. In the center, supporting the 4 Germanic pikes, we have 4 Gothic Palatina defectors. And right behind them, 4 Germanic archers and this Gothic Volksman unit. So those are the builds. Let's just fast forward right now. Looks like there's just going to be a skirmish engagement here. You can see the Gothic Palatina defectors getting focused, but these guys, decent missile block chance and decent armor, so they're not going to take too much damage from the missiles. I don't know why they're being targeted. Ooh, there is an engagement over here, as you can see, the Noble Germanic Horsemen engaging against 2 cav units, so this is a pretty cost-effective trade here for the Visigoths, as it's 1 cav on 2. I mean, yes, the 1 cav is gonna lose, but it's holding off these cav units for the Visigoths to charge in. I don't know why this cavalry unit did not charge in the in this unit, so, but now the Gothic Warband is still gonna trade well here, as you can see, with that rapid advance charge going to do quite well. These skirmishers in the center dying, but looks like they're focusing the enemy Germanic archers, so this unit should go down soon. Protectores Domestici here getting targeted. I think that either the Ballistari or these Haetoria guards need to be targeted or something, because, I mean, these arrows cannot really do damage too much. Ooh, but now this is very nice, targeting these Scholae Palatine. As you can see, they're all running from the battlefield. Ooh, pulling out the Noble Germanic Horsemen here, they're not in great position. Gothic Warband here going to kill Protectores Domestici, as you can expect. Gothic Palatine defectors. I mean, this engagement so far here is going quite well for the Visigoths. However, here's the problem. 2 Haetoria guards are jumping into the fight here for the Eastern Romans, so this flank is just going to turn around. This Haetoria helping here and already breaking through the enemy line, just doing so much damage here. And just not enough infantry here for the Visigoths, and Germanic Lancer are going to fight against Magister Militum, but I mean, Germanic Lancer here is going to end up dying. And right now, as you can see, the Romans are pushing through quite nicely on that flank. However, soon enough, I think the Visigoths have so much infantry here that is not really doing anything against all these units. They should be pushing here, because they have way too many units here that are really not doing anything. They're not achieving anything. As you can see, now they're pushing, but a little bit too late. I assume that these Germanic archers, I don't know why they're pushing up so far. They should really be targeting the Equites Promoti or something, not moving up that far. But now they're just going to be engaged in melee potentially. Ooh, the pikes are gonna go against Funditoris. Here, this Gothic Warband going to go down after not even killing the Orgetorix. Domestici, the Haterea is supporting. As you can see here, Magister Militum alive and well. Germanic Lancers not really good at all against the Magister Militum. Here, more Germanic Lancers coming around. They should go for a charge on the Haterea if the Visigoths have any hope of winning this game. As you can see here, Gothic Palatina Defectors coming, but Legio Comitatenses is using the Testudo ability, which doesn't show here. As you can see, again, a UI bug in the replays, not showing the abilities that are being used. Nice cap charge here by Germanic Lancers against Orgetorix Domestici. However, there's not going to be a follow-up. There's no infantry here. Yes, this Orgetorix Domestici going to be off the field, but this Haterea Guard has not been charged. This Haterea Guard is still killing a lot here. It's killing so many enemy units and willing down the Visigoths very quickly. As you can see here, the pikes destroying the Funditoris in melee. These missiles are starting to chain route for Eastern Romans, though they don't really have much ammo left, so I guess they've served their purpose, but still. Now the Visigoths are pushing through here with all these units. There could be this massive Equus Promoti charge, which could change things. And the Elite Palistari are going down and have only gotten 32 kills, so that is also important. However, as you can see, Eastern Romans destroying this flank without much of a problem. Looks like the Sagitari here and Funditoris are not in great shape at all. Look at all these units just wavering, and they're just gonna chain route soon. And here, as you can see, Gothic Palatine Defectors killing Legio Comitatenses, but taking a very long time to do it. Here, these guys are defending against all these troops of the Visigoths, and now there's gonna be some flaming shots. So at this point, the Visigoths still have a lot of units coming around, but they have clearly lost the top side, and still Hatereas on the field, 2 of them. Even though this one is down to like 60 men, it's killed a lot, and it's still alive, so it's a huge threat, honestly. But this calf charge here by the Scali Palatina gonna do a lot of work, but I do like the rapid advance with the Gothic Warband pulling away. That's a really good move, and it means that the Gothic Warband did not take as much damage as you would expect on the charge. However, it's still taken a lot of damage, and these Eastern Armored Legio here holding so well against all these 3 units here of the Visigoths. So they're doing a fantastic job in this blob, and this allows the Romans, after capturing the hill, to go downhill and destroy the rest of the troops of the Visigoths. So this is going to be the turning point, I think. I mean, this is when the Romans will be able to get a decisive advantage, but we'll see. We have the Magister Militum still alive. The spike unit going through, but it's going to rout soon, because it's down to like 25 men, and the morale is going to drop, and indeed it routs. Oh, this Haterea Guard is basically dead. I think it got charged by the Noble Germanic Horseman, but still, it's still racked up so many kills and gone cost effective. Magister Militum gonna go in here, going to destroy this Germanic hurler in melee, but at the same time it is getting focused by 3 Germanic archers are doing damage to it and taking it down. And now we see the Germanic Lancers here in the rear. They're trying to go for them. And there's also going to be a Gothic General. This is an uphill engagement for the Magister Militum, so that's a pretty bad engagement. However, more units coming back for the Eastern Romans. They have infantry support. As you can see, this Eastern Armored Legio are going to get sent into the fray here. More Equitus Promoti coming in, and right now it's just not looking good at all for the Visigoths. This blob has been a victory for Eastern Romans, and more units being poured in. This Gothic Palatine Defector trying to do something, but right now it's just not looking good for the Eastern Romans at all. Here the engagement, Gothic General is doing a lot of damage in this blob. However, he's going to die soon before the Magister Militum. Magister Militum is going to tank this no problem, whereas the Gothic General is going to have a huge amount of trouble as he is faced with all these units around. However, Focus Fire could kill the Magister Militum before the Gothic General dies, but still, there's not much hope left for the Visigoths at this point. I mean, the Eastern Romans are in a fantastic position. So, let's see. It's doing so much damage here. So yeah, at this point, Eastern Romans just have a massive advantage in this game because of going downhill, and Haterea is just destroying the enemy in melee. Like, overall, the Eastern Romans were fighting downhill, so they got like very good engagements off. And here, as you can see, the last few units of the Visigoths being chased off the hill. Well, off the map, rather. Here come the Protectores Domestici. And goodbye, archers. Get routed off the field.
The general has been killed. Excellent.
And the general is dead for the Visigoths, and right now this should be game. I'm just gonna fast forward to the end here because there's not really much more to say. Let's look at statistics. So for Orgetorix, we see his cavalry not doing too good overall. Kind of expect against Noble Germanic Horsemen, but the Noble Germanic Horsemen did not do too much either. They were not really effective. Fornitores doing more damage in Sagittarius 2. Elite Ballistari kind of didn't do what it needed to do. East Arm Legio, they really tanked very nicely, but again the Hatereus just look, 1 252 kills, 1 338 kills. They were left uncharged basically, so they were able to do their damage in the melee. I mean, if you can't charge the Haterea guards, the cavalry, like, you're just gonna have a very rough time. As for the Visigoths, the Gothic Volksmen did very well, but overall the infantry didn't do that great, and yeah, the cavalry either. But that is game and match actually, so hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.